Hi, guys.
Hi there. Oh God, the dog. Every time the video.
Every time we start recording, Sadie's barking.
Barking.
Okay, we're back.
We are back, people.
It's vlcd
15.
Is it?
Yeah.
I seriously am having a hard time keeping track. Okay.
I'm not.
15. David, you talk. Tell him how it's going. David's experiencing some slight.
Yeah, I'm going to say, look, yesterday was really tough for me. I'm not going to lie. I work in an office where lunch is provided almost every day. And, generally it's not a very good lunch. It's not a healthy lunch. There's always good options, but there are always very tempting options. For example, yesterday it was pizza, okay? And for some reason there also happened to be a bountiful of donuts all over the office. Excuse me, not donuts, brownies all over the office. And there are all manner of snacks and treats in the kitchen for employees and staff to enjoy throughout the day. Complicating matters, of course.
And then, because he had to look at it, he texted me pics of it all day, so I had to look at it.
I mean, if I'm going to have to suffer through it, so are you, Dana. So, and complicating matters is it's the holidays, so, a lot of our vendors and partners and things like that are starting to send us gifts, which is typically code for dulces. ¿Sabes qué es dulces? That means sweets in Spanish. So, I think it's been a tough day. Yesterday I was really hungry, but I persevered and we made it through, despite the fact that when I weighed in this morning, it was a bit of a gain. So that was kind of a bummer. You have a hard day, and then you wake up and you have a gain as opposed to a release. That kind of bummed me out.
It was like 0.2,
0.2. Still okay. Down like 14 in as many days. So
14
can't really.
He basically lost a pound a day for the last 2 weeks.
All right. So enough talking for me.
I was going to say, I think one of the reasons might be that he was experiencing a little hunger was because we were on the last injection of our first bottle that we mixed. So maybe
you mixed
that I mixed.
I don't
so
mix.
Maybe the bottle got a little bit like it was done. The good stuff was out of the jar. So remixed today, first day of the remix.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, feeling good, right?
I took it easy this morning.
We had a really easy, very mellow morning. We didn't even get out of bed. We just lounged until like noon.
Those pictures of like John Lennon and Yoko Ono when they're laying in bed, doing their peace protests and whatnot. It's kind of what this morning felt for me, at least.
It felt really good.
Just relaxing. I needed some restorative time in bed.
Restorative.
It was helpful, yeah.
And then we got out of bed and then just ate lunch.
Yeah.
It's like 12:45, so no hunger.
I made a tuna sandwich, tuna salad. A tuna salad today was really good. Pretty much mixed up some tuna fish with salt, pepper, green Tabasco sauce, which gives a little bit of a kick, some celery, and weighed out 110 grams.
Came in a little extra.
Came in a little hot on top of a bed of lettuce and cucumbers, and that was that. And my one indulgence, that breadstick. I eat that thing so slowly. I cherish that thing. When Dana packs my lunch, she breaks it into two so that she can stick it in a plastic baggie, and invariably it's not an even break. And so which length do you think I eat first? The small one. Why?
Why don't you just break it up into like 10?
No, because I like to take those little bites and make it last long. One thing about this diet is it really teaches you how to eat slowly and appreciate food. And so I'm going to eat this piece of orange right now.
Okay, I have a few other things I made notes on that I wanted to talk about. One is, for the most part, because we're eating such a low, inflammatory foods, the inflammation that we normally feel in our bodies. I don't know about you guys. I usually feel a lot of inflammation in my body just from different foods that we eat. But being on such a good anti-inflammatory diet, that for the most part seems to go away, and it's quite amazing how good your body feels. However, last night I had some extremely weird thing go on in my body where I was so achy. I was in so much pain, couldn't sleep, had to finally take some Advil at 4 in the morning, and then finally started to feel better. But it was really interesting, and I didn't know if it was a reaction to an antibiotic I'm actually on for a sinus infection. I'm currently taking amoxicillin, which I'm pretty sure I've taken before. I don't have any normal adverse reaction to penicillin, so I think it's okay. But have any of you ever taken amoxicillin and noticed extreme body aches, like joints, almost like you have the flu without the
if
flu?
you have, leave them in the leave your notes in the comments.
Because I don't know what to do. Because I'm thinking maybe I should stop the antibiotic, but I've only done 2 days and I have to do 10, and I had a pretty bad sinus infection. Anywho, okay. Next point, the dry skin. Why is it when we start HCG that our skin just immediately...
You don't think it has anything to do with the fact that it's winter?
It is winter
dry?
and
it's particularly dry?
Yeah, and it's an HCG thing. Do you guys ever experience that? Super, super dry. Everything's so dry.
Let us know in the comments, please.
Dry.
Thank you.
Okay, other than last night, don't you sleep better? Yeah, I'm going to answer that for him because I know. We're sleeping so great. When you're on HCG, you sleep so well.
I've been sleeping on my back a little bit more frequently.
Good sleep, guys. Yeah. HCG gives you good sleep.
Yeah.
And outside of David thinking that he has all these cravings for different foods because he loves to talk about what he's missing, once you're in it, guys, once you're in and you're on a good roll with HCG, you truly have no cravings. Like, my cravings are really just for healthy things.
Not ditto.
Not for David.
Not ditto.
But I think that's all in his head. I don't think that he really, really?
Really not in my head.
I feel good and I don't have
I'd happily spend the rest of this vlog talking about...
No.
No.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to.
Anywho, I think that's it for now. Oh, and I wrote a little note about working out. So I do work out just a tad. Mostly it's walking, anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes a day. And I'm trying to I usually, when I'm not on HCG, I'm doing some type of a weight routine. So in order to try to preserve some of that muscle, I try and do just a little bit of light weights a couple days a week, maybe just like 2. But the energy definitely is not the same. So, when I go on a long 45-minute walk, my body definitely feels it energy-wise. I'm kind of like, because I walk in the morning, and I'm generally not eating anything until after, lunch. After 12. Anywho, but it's good to move. It's good to move the body. It feels good, right? You're not moving.
No, because I would have actually done some exercise today, but the other day I actually hurt my back getting dressed in the morning of all things. It's ridiculous.
Pull this back out.
I have lower back problems. So is that all?
I think that's it. But do you have any last?
Yeah, I'd just
words?
Like to say, I'm really grateful for you, Dana, for
you,
getting us on this program, and I feel good about myself and my eating, and I certainly wouldn't be able to do it without you, so I really appreciate the support.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm happy that we get to do it together. And if nothing else, it's getting on a good 3 weeks of HCG is such a good jump start to just getting back into a clean routine. So if nothing else, guys.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, it's all good. Mwah.
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 Okay. Bye. What'd you think, Ethan?